Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Misters, Misses, and MXs, welcome back to Mostly Walking, the show that you missed for the last month because I was on a vacation, whatever that weird thing is. And I'm
Whoa!
back.
Wild.
Oh,
Soundboard. Soundboard time.
that's right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
Bow
I
bow.
have a button that I can hit that does like the beep, like when you curse, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to use it. I would rather make a complete fool out of myself trying to make the noise with my own mouth, my own God-given mouth, and use some button there. Ugh. I want to
Beep
kick
yeah.
things off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to kick things off by noting that we're still playing VirtuaVerse, amazingly. And I asked Ghost Stalker
Infinitely.
how many more episodes
Forever.
Ghost Stalker thought we would be taking. And he says 2 to 3. And I think that this game might actually go on forever. Kind of like when you go to hell and you're just kind of stuck on the game and you can't beat it. And you don't know why, and it's because you're in hell and just new content keeps rolling out. This might be this game, but we're committed now. So with that, Sean, I wonder if we could begin with you by learning what's been going on the last month. How you been, buddy?
I got a lot of personal stuff going on. But I am excited by the prospect of the schools opening up and campus opening up. I was actually on campus today. I got to see co-workers that I work with, and and co with them, and that was very exciting. That was tremendously exciting. In my absence, they've changed all of the locks on the building, so
okay,
nobody can get into their offices anymore.
Yeah, great.
It's gonna be real interesting on day one.
Well, that's good. You know it was secured.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
At least from you. At least from the academics.
It's
at least from
actually
us.
they just changed your keys. He was a security risk.
How is this even possible? Just your tumbler in the lock got changed.
Yeah, so that's good. I went to a grocery store this morning, and as I was checking out, the person who was checking me out asked me a question. She said that she had an interaction with somebody else. I want your advice on this because I had nothing to give her. She said that she interacted with somebody, a man, who she called sir, and he got offended that she would call him sir because it implied an age that he wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
Right? Which there's a kind of that maps to a thing where, it can be impolite to call a woman ma'am when you might call her miss. But
or like if I called you, Sean, son, Well,
that was literally the only thing that I could think of. Like, what's the alternative to sir that wouldn't have been offensive to this person in this moment?
I
don't think it's son. I'm pretty sure it's not son.
I think you can just leave it out. Can you just not say it?
Well,
just don't say the word.
I think that's where we came to as sort of a. But it was specific. It wasn't it wasn't a misgendering thing. It was a very specific, it was an age thing. And I didn't understand that. I wasn't sure what the alternative was.
I mean,
so.
And what age was this person? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, let's
actually question. Maybe it was an 8-year-old.
And how much did he weigh?
Maybe.
How much did he weigh?
Maybe. It could have been literally her son. And then it was sort of like, why won't you call me son?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a moment where it would be weird to be called sir. I gotta admit, that would be strange.
Yeah, that's like you're going right to bed, sir. That's like sarcastic.
Yeah,
that's weird. I mean, people. The word Ms. MS, MS was invented in like the 60s because so that was like a not neo pronoun, a neo title. Neo salutation.
Neo
I
salutation.
like
yeah.
neo pronoun. That makes it sound extremely cyberpunk to just be addressed.
Yeah, because before that you had to know if the woman was married or not,
Yeah.
because it'd be a miss or a missus.
So
Yeah.
I will actually say, Sean, I have two responses to
Honorific.
your what do here. The first was actually in my research for my graduate thesis about Day 9 TV in the same program where I graduated with y'all in the same year.
What?
Wild.
Can't wait for this.
I
I can't
remember
wait for
speaking
this.
to someone who did sales, about communication and sales, and they said you never use ma'am or sir or any identifier because when you're on the phone, you're clearly talking to them. So just talk to them. You don't use sir. Like, so if this
Yeah.
man was here and said, "Excuse me, sir, can I help you?" You just go, "Excuse me, can I help you?" It's like what
Mhm.
Lee said, and I think
Yeah.
that's an interesting consideration where it's like, hey, this avoids any issue. But as someone who says things that has inadvertently offended people, because I do a live internet show where there's a lot
Sure.
of people here.
Yeah, because you say a lot of things and a lot of people hear them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
as you know, I'm wildly offensive. I've offended all of you
Well,
5 times since we've gone live today.
You've offended 5 people every time, I think is what it is.
Yes, there it is. There it is. I'm sort of the opinion that someone is, because it's impossible for me to ever nail some perfect set of rules that makes every single person happy. In fact, 2 completely opposite behaviors would make 2 completely different people very happy and feel cared for. So
Sure.
there's no correct behavior in a lot of these situations. So I feel like if I were in that person's situation where I said, "Excuse me, sir, can I help you?" That person got offended. The important thing is not to know the right language to avoid that, but it's to have the plan of how to offend the person.
Right.
You know, things like, you're totally right. I apologize. Like just saying someone's right, agreeing with them, something like this. That makes total sense. Didn't think about it. Thank you so much. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you then need to never use the word sir again. In some cases, there's probably some language that someone uses, gets called on, and they should never use it again. It's just not always the case that you should never say sir again, or that you should have the perfect rule. I mean, if I were in her shoes, I'd be like, "I'm sorry, you're absolutely right," and try to de-escalate. And then when that person's gone, keep calling
sure
people
that
sir.
that's what happened. I'm sure. Well, no, I'm sure that's exactly what happened. But I wish that she had asked the question, because now I'm curious. Like, what would have? Is there an honorific that would have satisfied him, or what is it a situation where she just should have said nothing? Because unlike a phone call, this is a grocery store where there's a lot of action. There's a lot of activity.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Right? Like, it's not necessarily clear that you are addressing the person that you're addressing.
There's not that I can think of a really good one. I mean, you can always go back to Captain. Captain's always great.
Captain's good. Oh.
Captain.
Hey, Captain. Excuse me, Captain. Excuse me. Or just use like a gym teacher, just do like the color of their shirt. Hey, blue.
Blue.
I'm blue.
Blue. Hey, red stripes. Hey, red stripes. Yeah, wow, that's actually an amazing way to always be offensive. Is that not extremely offensive, just all like on a scale of 1 to 10, you will always hit a 2 by calling someone the shirt they're wearing.
Sure.
Like Lee, I was like, hey, green V-neck. Hey, green V-neck.
V-neck. I like the extra. I like the form factor part too.
Hey, green shirt, long hair.
The epaulets. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that noting anyone's physical characteristics as a means to identify them. God, look at that. It's just universally a little bit offensive at worst.
Yeah. Or just, even if it's not something, like you could just sub in for anything. Just say like, hey, eyebrows. Or like, something everyone has.
Hey, eyes, nose. Yeah, like that's.
Eyes, nose.
Hey, eyes, nose. Hey, mouth, nose. Come here. Well, I think this was
Hey, you with the hair.
Yeah.
You with the hair.
Hey, hair teeth.
I like that.
Yeah. It's really good. Thanks, hair. Oh, shit, I hit the wrong button. Here we go.
Whoa, you were in the VirtuaVerse.
Oh, no.
Wait, Sean, could you just give us the weather report from in there? Really quick? Sean's weather corner.
Tonight's forecast. bright red. You can see
Bright
regions
red.
of heat right here. Yeah. You might
We
want to
got
be
some
wearing some of
Evangelions on the
these
ground.
Yes. And as you see, there is a square-shaped cold front right here over the state of Montana.
Very narrow.
Yeah. It's a narrow. Anyone who's in the middle will still be quite hot, but really it's along the rim of the storm and in the bottom right, in the southeast. So let me go ahead and unmute this, because it's time to figure out what on earth we're doing. So,
Yeah.
this game began with us losing our girlfriend. We went about to track her. We were a complete piece of shit and hurt everyone that we spoke to. As it turns out, she's part of some elite hacker group trying to bring down Xenon Corp, which is the corporation that has created the virtual reality machines that is going to suck everyone into them. Oh me, oh my. And oh, look at this. Ghost Stalker just tasted.
Ghost Stalker, holy cow.
This is incredible. And so,
Fuck, and a hotkey reminder.
As we have actually gotten to the point where we've been trying to track down our girl, we've discovered that there's not one, but about 5 different equally valid solutions that we need to achieve to stop Xenon from taking the virtual reality program that everyone's using as a form of recreation. They're going to use it to make people permanent virtual reality husks. And we need to stop them by launching a nuke.
Oh God,
at the satellite,
Operation Upgoer.
multiple yottabytes of data to DDoS the server.
Yep.
We need to get the source code for...
Wait, was that to, like, take the defenses offline so that the nuke could get through? Was that what the DDoS was for?
To get malware from the source code, so that way we can actually effectively...
Okay, got it. All right, so it's a step.
Sneak malware. We need to flood them with yottabytes of data and stuff. So where we are now is the Cipher Master. Oh, Ghosty put, last episode we continued our pursuit of the Cipher Master and VirtuaVerse source code in the jungles of Nuwako, with the end goal of eventually nuking a space station with an experimental missile. We forcibly confined an ad-plagued local mechanic, looted his garage, and destroyed the property to free up the internet access next door via a cat and dog fighting. Successfully linked to the internet, we translated the abandoned RV's digital tome and sacrificed a projector to meet the guardian of the old code, who informed us that we needed mind-stabilizing fruit to meet the Cipher Master. Thus informed, we proceeded to loot the tour bus of all useless goods, ruin the plot of a comic book, use said comic to forge a fake Laserman statue, and dupe young nerd into giving us access to one laser shot cannon. This achieved, we pixel hunted a single tree branch in the jungle with which to attach panties and gasoline to burn down a wasp nest blocking our path up a mountain. At the apex, we found a statue and the special fruit desired. Wary of losing the solitary fruit should it fall, we utilized the laser cannon to gently liberate the fruit. Returning to the Guardian, we consume the fruit and meet the Cipher Master in their multi-dimensional home, where they eventually give us the coordinates of the source code. We waste no time getting to work in the desert wasteland of Jakarak. We insult a lone traveler with a busted eye, explore a ruined lighthouse with a blocked passage, get shot at by a laser-equipped broken sphinx with incomplete rhymes, enable a half-built pleasure bot to die outside a hut, and finally find what remains of the bot the Cipher Master sent to hide the source code. The bot, with no memory, mangled and impaled, forces us to search elsewhere. After an electronic component is stolen by a small mole bot, we take our frustration out on the remains of a digital archaeologist by smashing their skull in, and take what was in the eye socket, noting that it's something Jay would want to see. See journal entry.
Holy shit.
I don't remember
really
that
good.
last bit. But
No, remember we look at the skull, and we smashed it open, and there was a thing in here, which is actually this AVR chip.
Well done, Ghost Stalker. That's...
Damn.
Oops, so I need to...
That's extremely good.
I should take this to Jay and dump the data. Yeah, great.
Definitely the fourth host of this show.
Dude, that was actually, like, also not just informative, but, like, very hilariously and well written.
Yeah, no, very good.
Oh, I went into the wrong door. I need to exit the door, and then I need to get into the front. So I need to go back to the Blade HQ.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Lee.
Hello? Are you receiving me?
Alright, hold on. Well, see, you moved, so now my window's in the way. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Can you hear
your camera's
me?
gone. Yeah, I can hear you. Turn that camera on, my friendo.
Oh, the camera! Sorry, I thought the camera was on. I thought I could do it, like, so quickly you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, it
Hi.
actually disables the camera when you disconnect and rejoin. But this was
Yes.
no problem.
I'll figure it out one of these years.
One of these
No,
years.
this game, this show is actually one continuous stream of tech issues, alongside great commentary, games.
Yeah. And
And,
sheer value. I'm focused
Listen,
mostly
honey.
on the value. Oh!
Listen, honey, you have to check this AVR chip out. Hey, Toots.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, honey, check this out. Sean, were you Jay? I think you were Jay.
Interesting. Where did you find it?
I took it from the skull of someone that may know where the source code is located. Can you extract what's on it?
That sounds like a weird story. I don't want to know the details.
God, imagine a guy who leaves his little blinky face eye thing on while he's talking to you. Get it fast? Extract?
Extract.
Extract. Chip detected.
Chip
Extracting.
detected a chip.
Bit hole heed.
Let me see.
Let me see. There are some audio logs on it.
An MP3?
I wonder what they mean. I'm gonna leave this data on the computer just in case.
It's a folder named Kazaa. Okay, thanks for your help, darling.
Oh, great Kazaa.
I need to get back to Ramirez. We were discussing some important matters.
I can imagine. Oh, God.
It's about the mission.
I can imagine.
Nathan, don't be silly.
Oh, fuck. I'm never sleeping again.
My
have
attention
control?
waned for a moment. Is this a thing? Is this another jealousy thing or what?
I think
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
jealousy
yeah.
thing.
Okay,
think
because
that
I was
we're
guessing
just totally like.
Oh, yeah.
other waves. Yeah, I was looking
we-
at chat.
We
Hi.
have 9 files, and I would love to know if you found 9 files on an AVR chip, which wave
Yeah.
would you want to play first?
6.
You got it.
That's a good one.
Actually, why is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay.
My water traps are too dirty and are no longer working
God.
effectively.
But my milkshake still brings all the boys to the yard.
I've reduced my rations to the minimum, but I can't keep going much longer. On the other hand, the hardware is operational. I'm writing the drivers for the magnetic scanner now. Soon it should be ready to try for the first time.
So I actually realized we were
Nice.
incorrect and we should have absolutely gone through in
We
order.
100% needed to
Alright.
do them in
Oh,
order.
I see.
All right.
This is Radensky Chekhov, a digital archaeologist by trade. I've come here to find the game box for my master. Today, I will venture out to the hardware graveyard in the desert. Is this an ET burial thing?
Yeah.
It's a secret location where forbidden hardware was dumped in the past. This is also where my master sent his servant to hide the source code in the game box. The Mag Police have been trying to find it for years. Is that the Magnetic Police? But fortunately, they've never had any luck.
Maybe it's just the magnet police.
Oh.
Still buried under somewhere. Magnets should be, like, controlled substances.
Controlled substances,
Oh
totally.
my god, that's so funny. All right.
Somebody else want to be take over as
I've
Radney?
arrived at the site. The guide won't let me bring much of my equipment. But there should be enough material to scavenge around here. I'll need a stable workstation to assemble my hardware. I should look around for the components I need for my magnetic scanner.
Yes, I think I will.
I really hope I can find them quickly. I'm not sure why I wasn't allowed to bring them. I did.
Yeah.
I was ready for this.
All right. I'm gonna do the 3 mod 0 files.
Okay.
I've been sourcing materials for weeks now. I've built a hut from computer parts to cope with the harsh climate. There's sandstorms from time to time, but that's okay. My superfood supplies are good. Should last for months. It's gonna be rough, but I
all
can make
chia
it.
seeds.
It's
Just yogurt.
It's Huel.
Oh god, Huel is the fucking food replacement that everyone makes fun of and pushes down.
Yeah,
Like-
no, Huel is the same going in as it is coming out. I actually prefer to dump it in the toilet and eliminate the middleman. Um,
Fuel. It's so packed with nutrients you can digest it twice, so it's double the meals in half of the
yeah, no,
volume.
it's like really good. Lee, you're gonna be file 4.
Oh, this place must have been discovered by hardware scavengers. I've had trouble finding even the most common components.
It's a trash heap?
I can assemble some hardware myself, but I'll need to keep looking.
All right, Sean.
I've been searching literally everywhere. Several months have passed, and I can't find everything I need.
Different voices.
My food supplies are dwindling. I'll have to start hunting soon.
Ah, yes.
Hunting.
My water traps are too
traps.
dirty. No longer working. I've reduced rations to the minimum, but I can't keep going on. My hardware, it's operational. I'm writing the drivers for the magnetic scanner now. Oh, God. Okay, this is, Lee. This is Lee.
This is Lee. Everything is online and ready to go on this side. Positioning the antennas now. I've assembled a device that will help me find the right spots.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Should be easy.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I actually feel like the number of things that I have said, hey, this will actually be pretty easy, that were easy, was actually pretty high. But I feel like it's
true.
the 3 things that you said, oh yeah, it should be no problem.
There's an
turned out to
irony
be-
factor that you have to take into account.
Yes, as Herman Melville wrote in Moby Dick, nothing is what it is except by the irony factor.
All the antennas are in place. I'm going back to the hut. The wind is unusually strong today. Better get back to the hut as soon as possible.
Yep.
Sure.
Why
What
why
could
does
possibly go wrong?
he talks like someone who is not going to the hut but is hoping that the person he's trying to dupe will hear him? You know what I mean?
Just going straight back to the hut.
Yeah.
Nowhere else. Not
Goodness.
making any stops along the way.
There sure is a lot of wind. I should go to the hut, guys. All right.
Alibi
A massive
radio.
sandstorm has hit the whole site. Fuck.
Fuck.
All the antennas are gone, and this hut of piled up junk isn't gonna hold up. I'm
this
going
hut.
out. There's something coming. Is that an airplane shit? Ah!
It was a pirate ship.
All right, and then
Incredible.
this one here. This is really close to finding again, but down in sandstorm. Please work to finish building this device. Should be easy location. Need to use the device I found him holding to install those antennas. Hope the storm didn't do any damage. All right, so does this mean we're going back? I think it is.
We're totally going back.
I love how we do all of our thinking on our wrist.
Yeah.
Man, you know, I'm just trying to swoop. I'm trying to do one very particular thing with my hair here, and it's not playing along. There we go.
Oh
coming.
my gosh! You teleported to our year of graduation.
Oh! Whoa!
Yeah,
I don't know
you-
what you're talking about.
with the angle in the camera.
Yeah, you just have like a. You just
Yeah.
got like a swoop hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a side part.
Oh,
It's a side part. It's very.
What do you?
yeah.
What's the year? What place is it at 2011?
oh, we already did this.
Is it because Gen Z says the middle part is where it's at, and all the millennials have taken up arms? And as the Zennial, I am cast out because I live forever between two worlds, and I'm shunned for my snow white hair.
Daywalkers. Yeah, that's us.
Hey, what's a Zennial?
It's between Gen X and millennial, so
Yeah.
still savvy to the
Oh.
online life, but also not quite as much of a star baby. A little more of an ironic edge.
There's a generation that is blamed for all of the world's problems, and a generation that the world forgot, and we are members of both of them.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. The true Gen X is top secret. You can't ever find them.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh. We did go all the way up to the hardware graveyard. So we've learned now that we need to digital archaeologists really close to finding the game box.
Did we
By
get
looking-
the thing that he was holding? Do we have it?
Is this?
Radar.
This
Oh,
game.
come on, Sean. That's ridiculous.
I mean, at some point the game's just gonna be like, you fucking idiot. It's just gonna like curse at me hatefully. CRT monitors everywhere. It's a graveyard for a bunch of former Smash players. Oh, this is me trying to socialize after the pandemic. Yeah.
Oh, it's just 6 pixels wide, but the refresh rate's amazing. Ew.
Oh, that's right. He's alive and dying.
Yeah, no, he's...
Mr.
Aren't we
Robot.
all?
Oh my god. Oh god.
Not
Okay,
all robots are dying of old age, but I am. Hey.
Not all robots. Enormous stash of hardware, and that's right. This is the mole hole. So we need to find the object that the archaeologist had and install the antennas. But I want to make sure. So we have these electronic components that we don't know that much about.
We don't.
Sorry, millennials are not star babies anymore. They're star adults. That's what's been going on in the chat. I apologize. The star babies are no longer idealistic. They've been jaded into star adults.
I like stardults. Like when you can sort of portmanteau it, you should.
Stardults. Yeah.
Stardults. So we have the Sphinx bot, we have the lighthouse, crashed plane, hut.
It would be near the crash plane, right? Because he got hit by the crash plane.
I'd assume.
No,
as
I
much,
guess he's
but
right here. He's literally right here. Okay.
I think this is
Rusty and unstable. Wow, I feel called out. That's me after 18 months of a pandemic.
Rusty and unstable.
Ooh. Man, I've been out
Okay.
to I've been doing so much socializing the last 2 weeks. Like you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
I mean, try me, I guess. Like,
I know. As soon as I said that, I was like, "That's kind of a weird judo move." But
Yeah.
let's see.
I've had so much cereal last week. You have no idea. You would not believe me. All right, how
If
much
I
cereal
told
do
you,
have?
I'd be lying. I am not telling the truth right now.
If I told you, I'd be lying. What a brilliant phrase.
that's very good.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here's the antenna.
I did speed dating, for God's sakes.
Did
I did
you?
a speed dating, and I did a like an underground party thing, and I did coffee with like
What?
a new friend potentially type
That's
person.
awesome. I love it.
Um,
What made the party underground?
it was underground. It was also
It was under
deeply
the ground.
It was
Okay.
deeply subcultural. Let's just say that.
Oh,
it was
sure.
for the kind of people who like that kind of thing. Is the kind of thing they like.
Right. Sure. Totally.
Yeah. So actually, just as a general question, what makes a scene underground or not? Is it like?
I think it has to do with how hard it is to find out about it. Which this was not that far underground, but it was also literally underground.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I
it's-
mean,
it
like,
was- yeah.
like this stream. This is underground.
This is pretty underground. This is very like radio VirtuaVerse. Like this is like very like pirate. We're literally pirating the game by broadcasting it, so that's good.
It's very underground. So here's the thing. When I take this and I combine it with another thing, it keeps telling me I can do better than this. I think two components belong on the same device, but I don't want to accidentally connect them. I think I need some sort of reference to go by. Is there... I feel like there's probably some reference thing somewhere.
Well, I feel like you should be using the radar gizmo.
Oh, yeah, so
right?
when I use it, it just goes like, no, it's just nothing. I think we have to hook the
emitting
antenna
no
up.
sound.
Do you have a sound bar that you can plug it into?
A Dolby. Do you have a Dolby?
Do you have a Dolby? Yeah.
Do you have a Dolby? Do you have a 5.1 surround system?
So,
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what our goal is supposed to be in a sort of short-term sense. I understand, like, the sort of broader, higher level, which is I need to attach things to an antenna.
You think the antenna, the rusty and unstable antenna is...
Yeah, I feel like that's right.
Your
I
hand
feel like we need
looks
to fix the radar thing.
Is your hand like puffy as like? Oh, I love the Sphinx. I forgot about the Sphinx. We love the Sphinx. We need the Sphinx.
Love the Sphinx.
Yeah, your hand is very like kind of soft to the extreme. Like your hand is almost looks like a glove full of saline solution, or like a...
Oh yeah, it's like a child's rubber glove filled with water. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
look at that.
Right.
See?
Yes. No,
it's like you're made of marshmallow.
It's a very puffy. He's got a puffy condition.
He has a puffy condition. You could be the one person who gets hired for very specific hand modeling jobs. For like breakfast cereals, it's like we need a hand that's adult in size but child in attitude. We need a, dare I say, a hand that's kid tested and mother approved.
Unbelievable.
Oh God. Is this your apartment? This is the...
It broke into the old apartment. Yeah.
This is the dark reflection of your own
Yeah, okay,
apartment.
so
This is definitely some kind of rock bottom. Yeah.
I
Or
don't
it would
actually
be if you weren't
know.
you.
Yeah.
That Roomba's gonna fucking terraform the entire planet. Just wait.
Yep.
Alright, use car door. What's that noise?
Come on, feel the noise.
If you give him the electronic devices, does he know how to assemble them, or...
So I did it.
Oh,
I just went to different locations, seeing if I talked to someone they'd have new dialogue, and here it is.
I
Truth,
hate
when digital
that.
archaeologist went for a game box. Oh, yet another one. Things did not end well for the dude before you. What happened to him? Ooh, came to search for a game box just like you, but at some point he lost his mind. Then the sandstorm hit near his hut and he died. He was a good guy while he was around. Terrible loss. Oh, yes. He'd help with things and do things. He's not here. Otherwise, he could help fix my eye. Okay, so we need to...
That's
to
it.
figure out...
That's all we got.
Alright, you know, I have no shame in saying, Ghosty, it's time for what I will call the slightest, lightest, babiest of hints.
How do we fix that radar? Come on, how do we fix that radar?
And also, we
I
can walk
really
on
want
here.
to... Oh my god, that's incredible. Take one more step. What? Wait, hold on, what?
Maybe I can push the plane inside?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that?
The handbrake is on?
Yeah.
Okay, so we
It's
need to...
there's no roof.
Yeah, I know. I So... Okay. Alright, Ghosty says, go to the lighthouse, find a way to the third floor. Okay! Okay, so we need to get this guy vision, so he'll get off the car, so that way he won't... Oops, I minimized. So that way he won't stop us when we try to push the car.
Or are we trying to kill him?
Well, yeah, maybe we should just try to find a knife and stab his little throat. It's like, and then we should
No, I
push the
feel
car.
like we're gonna push the whole car that he's on, and it's gonna murder him because that's what we do. That's what we're good at.
And that, my friends, will be progress. Murder.
Something is blocking the way.
So maybe we can hitch a ride on the baby bot?
Okay, so there's a graffiti on the bathroom wall that says up. which seems really sort of prominent to me. I don't know what it means.
It's the opposite of down.
That's
So what if I actually take some
That's
of
a
my
good reference.
graffiti?
It's a movie by Pixar.
is it relevant to this scene? Does it take place on a ruined red planet?
Well, there is also a Wall-E sort of guy around here, so maybe it's
Maybe it's just it's a Pixar homage, just sort of
the
in
worst
general.
homage. Yeah.
The worst homage.
If there's an
Like-
homageometer, it's like reading like 2%, 3%.
Wait, if I use this
Wait,
on the...
what?
It doesn't need the treatment.
Doesn't need it. So here's the thing. I'm watching this guy go from outside to up and then outside again. So maybe there's a way to, like, hitch a ride on it?
With a grappling hook.
With the bat harpoon?
With the
Yeah, I think it's...
bat harpoon.
Yes! Oh, shit. I'm so fucking sick.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
It's extremely dumb.
Oh, that's the
Yeah, it
that's
dies.
the best moment in your life.
That was risky.
Finally, I can take a dump.
Yep, do it.
Can't move it.
It's completely clogged with sand and dirt.
I think he said dirt and shit.
Pills. All right.
Completely clogged with dirt and shit.
Wood pole. Oh my god, we have an item.
We got an
have a
item.
piece of wood.
Can you use the wood to pry open the blockade on the...
Oh,
The
what about a rusty
blockade?
saw?
Oh, a rusty saw.
I hate manual
I-
labor, but let's do
I
it.
hate it.
detest manual labor.
Wow, you made short work of that barricade.
'Cause I-
You evaporated
I mean-
and particleized it.
He hates something that he's really good at, I gotta admit.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That only had a stairway up?
No, it's... I
You
think yeah.
hover the mouse to the top or the bottom side.
Oh, okay.
Okay, pick up an antenna. Okay, but does this... it will serve as a reference to build another antenna using the components that I have found.
So hold on. Hold up. Hold.
I hate
Do me
that.
a solid. You found just what you need, but it's bolted on. So instead, you're going to like take a quick mental picture of it, and you're gonna build a new one.
Yeah.
You're just gonna replicate it on site with things you
Yeah,
have in your
that's
pocket.
like going to a Michelin star restaurant being like, I'll use this meal I ate as reference for my home cooking. And then just cooking it. Like,
I mean, that would be amazing if you could do
Yeah,
that.
actually, if you could do it, that's not a bad plan.
that would be
But if you could do it, you
amazing.
wouldn't be playing this game.
Oh yeah. Why? Pick him up. Whoa!
You just took the robot?
Such a cute insect-like cleaning robot.
I may want to
It's just
keep it for
so
my
cute.
apartment?
Oh my god.
Your apartment has never seen the touch of a cleaning robot.
You see antenna
Come
on
on.
antenna? That's not that weird.
Come on, please.
As if. Shh, get a life.
Alright. Alright.
I love it when
Okay,
adventure
maybe you have
games.
to go to the place where it will emit a sound. Maybe it is working, you're just in the wrong place.
I love when
Yeah.
adventure game characters face like down or like toward us, and it looks like they're doing like a camera take. Like it looks like they're like, get a load of this, like looking at the camera. It's my favorite.
So, like, this is one of the things I understand the least. Cannibalizing with bare hands, gross. Like, does this mean that I'm supposed to...
Piece of wood pole?
Wait, what are these pills? SOS pills?
literally don't understand any of that.
Anti-nausea pills. Do we know someone who is nauseous?
No, no.
Do you want to?
Okay, so we have the antenna.
We have, and I think we're going to build multiple antenna.
Antennae?
Antennae.
Antennae? Martuni?
I think we go to the crash plane and try using the radar there.
McLean?
Copy. Going to crash plane.
Walk,
Oh
walk,
god.
walk, walk, walk,
Oh
walk.
god. It's been minimized. And we're back. So you think that, like, I go out here and I stick it on the nose or some shit like this?
No, I think you just pull it out and use it. Not the antenna, the radar. I don't care about the antenna. I think it's all about the radar.
And
Well,
tennis.
that didn't work.
Uh,
Can you use the wooden pole to press the handbrake on the car? I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why you would do that. It doesn't make any sense. You could literally just reach into the car and change the
this is the
handbrake.
hardest game we've ever played. You know what, Ghosty, let's just do hint 2.
It's a difficult game. It's a challenging game.
It's a challenging old school game.
It is challenging.
This school got any older. That's all.
This game reminds me of those old riddles. That's just like, I'm very light, but weigh more than any object. You know, like that.
Yeah.
What generally it amounts to is, guess the word I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on. Guess the word I'm thinking of.
Guess
Oh,
what's
for
in my
God's
pocket?
sake.
Use your
Oh my
radar.
god! Wait.
Oh
Ghost
my
Arcs
God.
explore the tour bus for
Oh,
someone you missed.
So
No.
much.
I remember.
Okay.
I knew there was someone who we knew who was sick. It's the guy who's puking in the bus.
Oh, that's
You can
right. There
ride
is
bus
a.
on a tour
yeah.
location.
Do we,
Gotta flush it down, on vacation.
I would love to play the Telltale Sam and Max game one day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Because I like how that game does, like, tell you when you're on the wrong fucking track. Like,
Oh.
oh, she died. That's
Oh,
it.
she did.
Now she's dead.
Oh, we have a bra.
You can't take it. You can look in the
Okay,
mirror.
so this is.
Alcohol?
We have a towel.
You can take a towel. And then you can use the towel to keep your pretty little hands from getting dirty.
When
We
you
can take
touch,
the mirror
when you
and
touch
we
the
can-
bra.
Oh,
Zap a laser
She's
with that
done.
mirror.
she's done. She's done. We're gonna zap this Sphinx, right in her dumb little teeth. Here we go. Beep 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 beep. Beep. I like to rhyme. I'm dead this time. Damn you, Day 9. That's what she's gonna be like when I get my mirror. Place right down. Mirror.
Look at that
Yo.
hand too. That like weird sort of talk to the hand over there gesture. Whoa! Didn't mean to
Oh.
Akira you,
Yeah, no, this is.
but damn.
All right.
The front fell
okay.
off.
But how do you know?
It's not completely fallen.
Aye.
Hey! Oh,
Hey.
She's gone forever.
It's too heavy.
What
Really
can you
rock
go?
and
Oh,
sock
I
him to
can't
that
do
robot.
anything?
Wait,
Look at a laser
hold
hole.
on.
He said
Can you
it's
go
a
to the
laser
right?
hole.
Can you go further to the right?
Further.
You bet I can.
Further.
Further.
What?
So I bet I put the antenna on her stupid head.
Put the bug on the head.
It doesn't work like that, Sean.
Chop the head off and carry it around like a Medusa head.
Chop it
I don't want to cut it.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Oh, I see. There's the eye of the Sphinx. It's right there.
Oh,
I had to pixel hunt.
okay, great.
Biochemical eye is huge. Hey, I know someone who needs an eye.
Who?
You had
Can
to
we-
intuit
can we-
after you solved the puzzle.
Can we, like, hollow out a larger hole on his head?
Fully functional eye. Will you ever stop sneaking up on me like that? What did you say? And I give it here.
I hope in one swift move he just janks it into his head.
Giant eye. Going to a fashion
Are you going
show?
to a fashion show?
True that.
True
Let me check the
that.
connectors. They should be the same. Yes.
It's Firewire. Whoa.
We didn't actually just have to like go through another set of hoops.
Wait, how did he fit it in his head?
Precisely.
All it out.
He could finally drive again. Whoa.
Oh no.
What the fuck? What? What?
Why do we kill every single
Why
person?
are we doing this?
Why are we doing this?
Push it a little bit more.
There's no way to get this car out of this plane.
What are we doing?
What's happening?
Oh, why,
There's no
why?
way.
I don't understand.
I mean, nope, it's done. It's impossible now. Shouldn't have done it.
There's no going back from here.
Are you okay?
What?
Come back later, get you out of here. Now I need to go. No
Wait.
worries.
Okay,
It was
all right.
great. It
I have a
was
theory.
great
I have a
drive
theory.
again. Yeah.
Because this is dumb. But
Yeah.
we need to access the ground directly under where the car was. Either to dig it up or to like plant an antenna
Oh,
there.
see, that's a good thought. Now you're thinking like a chemist.
No, you're fucking wrong.
Pull
Bro.
out, pull out the radar. Use that radar everywhere.
Interesting design.
You're so smart. This is...
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, now you can go in because it's being held by the car? So you can walk closer to the nose of the plane?
And look for something that's directly behind that foreground element.
Can you reach your hand out the window of the plane and plant the antenna there for some reason? No, there's nothing interactable. Okay.
There's not even anything interactable. Like, I literally don't know what just happened. Like, I think the characters perceived something that we, the players, did not perceive to happen.
Well, maybe you just fulfilled this lonely android's last wishes.
Yeah. He's a simple
maybe,
android.
Maybe you're just trying to. Maybe you've redeemed yourself just a little bit as a person by doing something that doesn't benefit you in a material way, but does sort of bring joy to this poor, lonely android.
Yeah, but
Inexplicable joy.
This is this moment's Undertale. Or this game's Undertale moment. It's where it's just like, why are you doing any of this stuff?
This is actually the end of the game. There's nowhere to go from here.
Whoa,
I genuinely
it's been
don't
experimental
believe-
this whole time.
I feel like this can't possibly be what we were supposed to do.
You think we did it wrong? He looks very happy now.
I love that we needed to give him the eye to do that.
We couldn't just get in the car and like.
But if it's supporting, I guess there's another large-scale world event that we need to do. Okay, so now we also have a stick, so we can maybe go to the hardware graveyard and shove our pole in there.
Yeah,
Hard
maybe.
Occasional pixel hunting, occasional pixel hunting. But is it too small
Is
for
it too
cleaning
small
bot?
for it? Oh, interesting.
The robot can definitely go there for me. I need to find a way to
Small
control
for
it
a
remotely
human
first.
being, but
Okay,
maybe
what if
a
I use the
child.
remote?
Wait, what? No, it's. You can't do that. Use the towel. Can you use the towel to pick up the arm piece from the. Robot stripper?
Oh my God, that's because we don't have our bare hands anymore. Sean
No,
Bloom.
it's
Sean Bloom.
Your
Genius gamer.
Gentle hands protected by a towel.
Yep.
So there'll be something on the ground that the player can pick up. We'll say you can't because it's gross. And that player will then immediately go try to find a towel. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Okay, so...
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I love it. Yes. Tape
Listen,
stick.
I would never do that. I would never.
Oh my God! We used the glove of power! Yeah, fuck
Fucking-
yeah, let's
To
get out of
control
here.
What? What are you controlling? The robot?
I controlled
Oh
the
my
cleaning bot
God,
with the glove of power!
Fuck. Okay. I mean, I'm realizing now that I had literally given up on the glove of power.
Yeah, I thought it was a backer.
I removed that from my.
Yeah, that really is the thing. There's so many point-and-click adventure games that were Kickstarter that just have, like, a cemetery of the backers. That's if we ever do a Kickstarter game, it has to be a cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the idea of, like, here is a puzzle where you need to find the right name in order to get past the store.
Oh, that's cool, because then you can have the backers actually be your sort of fake Waldos.
But just have their names be indistinguishable from any other names.
What?
Right. Whoa, it's like a cool kind of
I mean, you're a little
hangout
robot bug.
cave. For
And
a
you're
robot.
controlling this with your glove, huh?
So this is a
Yep.
towel, so I need to put the towel in there. Okay. Let's get out
Oh,
of
is
here.
that water? Okay.
You're gonna put the towel on it? Oh, interesting.
That's insane.
It's not
Listen,
ridiculous.
don't
It's
be-
not. It is not
don't
fucking
be
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I know things have gotten a little bit off the rails, maybe a little absurd around here, but that is a bridge too far. Don't even think. Heck no, man.
What would possibly...
I'm guessing that you can't equip it to the robot. You're gonna need to, like, shove it into the hole.
So if I use a towel here... Where's
Where
the
did you
hole
get
here?
that idea?
Alright. Anyone have any ideas? Is it time for the Ghost Stalker hint?
It probably is. I just realized that the character voice for this character, like the writing model, is a Twitter reply guy.
Oh my god, we
Yeah,
spray it.
absolutely. He's a reply guy for sure. 1000%.
I'm sorry, we needed to put the liquid... I figured it out.
Of course, good job.
Yoing!
Be nice and shy.
My
Says, toweling off
power
the water.
glove.
Toweling off the water can't be a solution because it doesn't ruin or end someone else's life.
This game probably has audio, right? I didn't have the stream going for the audio.
Oh, it does have audio. Yes. It's
Are
not.
you-
I mean,
So wait, Lee, are you not getting any in-game audio?
I wasn't, just because I hadn't clicked on your...
yeah. They
Hmm.
gotta click on the thing.
I had to click on that, the little thing, you know. Now I'm theoretically getting audio. Are you hearing anything?
There's kind of a low background.
Ooh!
Wind
Discord
is
lets
blowing.
me turn it up. Beautiful. Yeah, I got it now. You know, Discord's amazing. It's the only one where you can right-click on someone in your call and just turn them up or down. Just for you.
John sucks. You just mute him. It's great.
Yeah.
It's very good.
So
So,
do we put these antennas up on the lighthouse, maybe?
Well, there's
Sure.
already one on the lighthouse. I think
Sure.
we put them other places. I think we put them one on the nose of the plane and one on the top of Trash Mountain. I don't know. I have no idea where we put them, but
Use the antenna on downstairs?
do we have Brink? Can we use Brink?
Use Brink with them. Oh, I forgot to tell you about something really fun and interesting that you're seeing me constantly shift around as a result. My dog injured my rotator cuff by just being a dog.
whoa.
And
Fun.
I remember it kind of hurt. I was just like, yeah, it kind of hurts here. And someone's like that, like in chat was like, well, if you think it's your rotator cuff, just go to a doctor immediately. And I was like, what's rotator cuff?
Wow.
And then a bunch of people went, oh my god, rotator cuffs. Yeah, you never want a rotator cuff. It's really bad news. And then I went and they were like, yeah, it's a rotator cuff.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Was it just like pure dog size or something?
Yeah, it's that she is a very excitable, very strong dog. She's very stocky, angular, highly leveraged doggy. So whenever she wants to go somewhere, I was also like kind of holding at a weird angle when we were walking. So
Yeah. Heavily leveraged dog.
yeah,
heavily
that's
levered.
good.
Fully mortgaged. Hi, it's me.
Can you help me find the source code? Please stop
Jesus.
asking me. I do not know. I already told you. Oh my god, what do we do now? Okay, any ideas before we tap into Ghosty? We didn't even need Ghosty on the last time. We just recalled by scrolling through our inventory enough.
I do think we're gonna have to put those antennas somewhere, but I still think we need the radar to figure out where. Can we
Alright.
can we put the radar on the antenna somehow, or like? I know
Won't
you
do that.
tried that once before, but maybe the game has realized that we're stuck, and now it's going to let us do some things that it didn't want us to do before.
We could try just to inflict psychic damage on the viewers. Instead of saying radar, pronounce it radar.
Radar.
Radar. Radar.
Radar.
Like, I just think of that as like maybe like a British thing. Be like radar.
But
Radar.
like a British
Radar.
thing, like not actually a British thing, just similar to a British thing.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. You know, sort of like that. Like pan-Atlantic accent. Or transatlantic accent.
Transatlantic, yeah, that
The
clicked.
radar. I thought we could put up the radar. Yeah, that works.
Oh my god. Okay,
That's a good
dear Ghosty, if you would give us a hint.
Mid-Atlantic. That's right. Use the cleaning bot to clean the arm,
He's
so
gone.
that then he's
gone.
willing
He's
to
no
pick
longer
it
here.
up.
It's completely
He's no longer
gone.
here.
Okay,
There's
but
nothing.
you do have your power glove still, so use your power glove.
Is it even here?
Whoa.
Sources, you just did something that should have worked.
There's nothing to dig.
Alright, antenna on antenna. Towel on antenna. Wood pole on antenna. Shovel on antenna. Duct tape on antenna. Saw
N
on...
squared, baby. Use everything on everything. Do it.
What about the saw on the wood?
I don't want to make it shorter. If anything, I want to make it longer.
Yeah. Cut it down the middle lengthwise and then glue the ends together.
Rusty and unstable, maybe use a screwdriver to stabilize it. Oh, it has no screws to screw.
No, yeah, no.
Screwdriver kit with antenna.
I just love that this game has like a list of like "that's a bad idea" sentences.
But
that they
they're
can
all insulting. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That is the thing.
Do we have everything we... Oh my...
Cannibalizing hardware parts with bare hands. Is it referring to the fact that it is a bare hand? Like, you're trying to
Yeah,
take,
do you have to glove
trying
it?
to take this bare hand off of the ground? And he's sort of... He's making kind of a joke, and he realizes that it's not a very good joke, but he's committing to it, and he feels like if he just, like, doubles down on it, eventually it'll be kind of funny, and then maybe if we just laugh, like...
Oh shoot, we can't even interact with her.
No, she's dead. She's a
Dead.
dead girl.
See, we can see her heart beating.
That's not good either, though. Look at that poisoned rock.
Wait, what? What is poised rock?
Poised. Poised.
What? Nudge it with a stick. Stand immediately underneath it and nudge it with your stick.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to... Alright, so, like, maybe we try to access it from this side?
Ghost Stalker says to try ignoring the words. How would you approach it? That's just... Are you just saying things from oblique strategies now? Give in to the opposites.
Oh my god, I have to use the pole. Oh my god. Look at this.
What happened? Wait,
Oh my god.
What did you...
What
you
you
did?
what do you
did,
mean?
Sean?
I
Oh
don't even
shit.
understand what's going on.
See, here's the antenna, but there's the antenna pole. And we have to use the pole. And if I do like this... Hey, the device is humming.
Shit.
Beep. I heard it go beep.
Yeah.
So down. You want to go in the direction that it pointed?
Beep is
But
10.
that takes you here. Like, what does that even mean?
So just so I understand, you just had to use the pole to turn the thing? Well.
Why are we placing it here? Alright,
Because that's what you do. I mean, I will say, like, that's exactly what I thought you needed to do, is get the radar to work, and then have it tell you where to... What the fuck?
Piece of junk, can you hold this?
With some duct tape.
This will not end well for him.
Oh, what? I can't duct tape it to him? Are you kidding me? Oh my
Can
god,
you-
am I supposed to pick up the arm now?
Oh my god, you have to go get the arm. I hate
Look at those
it.
pectorals, though.
Wait,
Okay, there's also going to be another place where your radar pings.
but
And
we
I bet
also
you
have the
anything
glove
it's
of
the
power.
plane. It's going to be the plane.
The plane.
Why is that a bad idea?
This is...
Why can't you just smash the antenna into his head? He's already got a big hole in his head.
Yeah, just put the antenna in the hole in the head.
Yeah. Again, that's the kind of thing that you could make it work in real life. But the hero can't figure it out.
Or just, like, put it on the ground.
This is weird.
Yeah, give it to him.
Yeah.
Are you? What is wrong
What
with you?
is this fucking game trying to...
Can you put it?
Oh my
Yeah,
god, there
we
it
go.
is.
Yes, that's it. There you go.
Oh, it's a new interactable. Use it on the plane roof.
Do it. Do the thing.
Whoa.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
There, that's definitive.
What about the top of his pole? Can you like just hook it on there?
Yeah, so I think we might now be able to pick this up.
Okay, that's also possible. I hate it.
The Ultra Glove of Power. The UGOP.
What's the other thing near the glove? The little blue thing? Or not the glove? It's all part of the same arm? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay, so maybe we have what we need. Okay, here we go. No.
What about when you go into talk mode and then is there anything? Christ. Okay.
To refresh my memory, what this guy wants in life. Does he have a desire? Does he want like a something?
I think he wants to die.
Whoa.
I can't remember if he wants to die or not, but he's.
Okay, all right.
He just kind of looks that way.
I can't remember his deal. Yeah.
I'm ready, Ghosty. I'm ready. Tell me what to do.
I'm afraid because Ghost Stalker is suggesting that maybe there are no answers.
Whoa. He says, I won't say the game isn't breaking down. Get that hand, son! Get that hand, sir.
Ghost Stalker says, get that hand. You have what you need.
Hand.
No, I don't. You're
Get the
wrong.
hand, sir.
Get that hand. I can't believe it. That's the solution, so we were on the right track. Okay.
Catch
This
hands.
is a hardcore and challenging graphic adventure game.
What?
The Ultra Glove.
You know
What
what?
about? Yeah. Yes. There. Good. That did nothing.
Do a damn thing.
It's useless. Okay.
Okay. Pincers?
I
Junk.
refuse.
I'm N-squaring it. I don't give a shit.
I refuse.
Do it.
Are you? Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, I'm so yawning. I'm yawning. I was up late last night. You know why? For no reason.
That's what the problem was? That it was screwed in there?
Apparently.
I feel like something got lost in translation. Where, you know,
Yeah, yeah. Whenever
Okay.
there's something that needs unscrewing or screwing, I look at it first and think, with my bare hands? Don't be ridiculous. Hey.
Oh, please, let me use it to kill myself. Oh, like, oh, I feel so much better, but I don't want to do anything. Oh. Alright, again, I told you. Oh, I'm just... Yes, I understand I can. After all, you gave me a brand new
After
arm.
all, you gave me... There, I gave you an arm and I gave you a thing to use it for forever.
Okay, and now what?
I think that's all that the radar did, but now,
You know, I actually feel like it will say... Let me go to the Sphinx
let's
spot.
go to the Sphinx spot. Yes.
Okay.
I just need to use the device I found him holding to install those antennas. That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do. I just need to do that.
But then what's...
Shovel. It's shovel time.
Where,
You're gonna
though?
have to dig where you find the beeps, alright? You gotta go to where it beeps the hardest and then dig.
You put the antennas where you found... I got the beeps.
Well, so now there's like somebody in orbit who knows where you are or something. Or what are these
Do we
antennas
have to go
doing?
back to Jay?
I honestly don't know. It's
my
incredible
goodness.
to me if that was a solution that there was no like, yay, you did it text. We don't have the game box. We need the game box, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, got the fruit. Okay, so wait. Well,
All right. Okay. No. Do what Lee was saying. Yeah. Go to the hut. Use the radar. See
Right.
what that
Right.
does.
If I go into here,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
the 3 different points marked with dots. That one is green. One is
Great.
green. Maybe the signal isn't strong enough in that position.
what? Oh, do you have to turn the
Is it on the Is it on the lighthouse maybe? Or do you
This
have
is
to
north
just go
of here.
Go yell at your robot friend and be like, "You're holding it wrong."
What if I just rotate this fucking pole, huh? Is it good now? No. We gotta.
No, that's real bad. It's extremely bad.
So the one
Yeah,
north
that's
of here
worse.
needs a stronger signal.
Why the one north of here?
He just said the one north of here corresponded to that dot for some reason.
So you got to go yell at your robot friend.
3 different
Tell him
points
he's
marked with
holding
dots.
the
Yeah.
fucking thing wrong.
He's doing it wrong.
Hold it
He's-
better.
Hold it better. Slightly higher.
In that
This is like
position,
me
where did
trying
it say
to-
north? Why are you
Well,
saying
it
north?
just said it the first time. It was different dialogue the
I
first
don't
time for
think
some
it
reason.
was.
I don't. I think that I'm correct.
All right.
This is what it's like when I try to watch the Olympics every couple of years.
For a couple of years.
Yeah. Look at this asshole.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, you could go. So now this is experiment, right? Like
Yeah.
now go back and see which dot is red.
Yeah. I feel like it said north.
That's how you feel.
Please, I want to be right about one thing tonight. Just one time. Oh my god, we're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Thank
oh,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Or
You're
1 out of
right.
3 lucky, baby. So we need to amplify this.
I'm still trying to fully holistically understand how the system works.
It requires 3 antenna for triangulation, and the 3 antenna have to be located at precise points in order to triangulate something.
And then
And-
the television is broadcasting a signal with 3 dots on it.
Yep, precisely. That's exactly right.
So what tells the television that the things are in the right place?
It is receiving the signal from the antennas.
An antenna is a different thing from a satellite dish, right?
Well, I don't think so. I think you can have antenna are receivers,
I think they can also transmit.
but they can also transmit because you would have like an antenna on a broadcast station.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that they're two-way.
Right.
Why does it?
Yeah. God, I can't believe
Why
it's
is that-
been
why
3
is it
weeks
still
off.
orange?
Feels like we never stopped.
Maybe this signal isn't strong enough. Push
What?
him over. Push his whole stick over, and then he'll be in the correct
I mean,
position.
do we have what we need even to do this? Meow.
I do know that a satellite dish amplifies the or it doesn't. I don't know if the right word is amplify, but
No,
it
focus. I think
focuses
Genevieve
the
is right. That's
signal
exactly
by
right.
being a parabola, simply because it's a parabola,
Okay.
which is an incredible shape.
It is an incredible shape.
Yeah, actually, okay, Ghosty, do we have what we need to strengthen this connection? Do we need to screw him in?
Screw that sucker. Hey, robot. Raise your arm up higher.
What if we taped?
Listen, robot. If you don't do this, I'm gonna set you on fire.
Kick him in the nads and see if it turns green.
Oh my god. It's just... Why does everything that makes sense not work?
It's
Nothing
a
that makes
challenging
sense
game.
Okay,
That is nonsense. I'll go with that.
No, yeah, that one's accurate. Give him the virtual glasses and let him see what a virtual world looks like.
That's a good quote.
Why
That's
would
like the
we not
quote that'd
be-
be like it's like the quote that starts off chapter 3 of like
There you go.
Shit, I keep clicking out of the box.
of like Ready Player 5.
So, I'm just trying one thing at a time.
Yeah, Ghosty, I'm gonna say it's hint time. Because look at what's
No,
happening
no,
to Sean.
I'm n-squaring it, like... Is there something nearby here that's blocking this?
Hills of junk. Enormous stash of hardware.
Enormous stash of hardware.
You're fucking kidding me, Ghosty.
Try
Which
that.
thing?
butt
I
with
need
it
to
in
take
Which
this
of the
back.
things?
And then I need to do it?
Oh my god, you have to undo what you did? Your one piece of progress?
Or do you do it onto the antenna? What?
What act of the game do you think we're in right now?
One. We haven't hit the inciting incident yet, Lee. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I mean, this is Act 11, at least.
It's an 11-act structure. What is a narrative if no act structure?
What?
What? It's... Oh my
What?
god, it's on the wood pole!
Are you fucking kidding me? What?
Okay, wait. I have to place it next to there.
Oh god, I hate
And then I
that.
have to duct tape
Oh my
it.
god.
Got it. Excellent. Great.
Shit! What in the dumb bullshit?
Oh
All of
my
these-
god.
I would
Well, we're
flag
never
all
gonna
of
forget it,
these
that's for sure.
in
It's gonna
QA.
be a good story to tell.
I would say these are all bugs. Every single one. All of the solutions to your puzzles, they're all bugs.
Why are you... Chat, I have a question. Why are you watching? I mean, I'm not saying don't, I'm just... Why, like... Tell me.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't understand the value
Go.
proposition.
Get fucking go. Go.
Bing,
Oh
bing,
my
bing,
God.
huh?
We're doing it.
Well, this is a good payoff, actually.
Oh, Gamebox location. Oh, Hoddle. Yeah.
It's a GameStop. There's a GameStop here.
It's a Gamebox.
GameStop.
Is this the right box? Feels heavy for a Gamebox.
Feeling heavy for a
CDR
Gamebox.
Insights. That's the original. Since it was written. Source. Final version 2. Copy. A final real. Hope it's the final version for real. Oh.
What the fuck?
Shields it from
What
the
just
mag
happened?
police. We found the source code to the whatever.
And now it's gonna. Okay. Great.
Is this
To the
show
blade.
art?
Is this show immersion?
Is it... Do I have agency? Am I playing this game, or is it actually linear entertainment?
Oh yeah.
Wait, that's actually a pretty good question. Am I playing this game?
Are you playing this game?
Can someone have
The game playing game.
can someone have agency in a game only through committee? Is there any other form of agency? Are we not only in committee with our hands and our thumbs?
All right. Hello, Jay. Please don't leave me.
She already did, and then you caught up
Got
to
the
her.
source code, darling babe. Hey, darling babe.
Just the fact that you're here
Finally,
is a sign
this
that
is
you're
great,
a weird,
Nathan.
abusive creep.
I have to admit, I had some doubts about
Some doubts about you.
Really
What?
proud of you, my dear.
This is it. This is
All you need is to blah 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 blah.
this
blah.
is meeting the goddess right here. This is we've achieved the moment that we sought for. This was the point of the adventure, right? She just took you back.
I'm gonna take some time. Come with me.
Come with the two of us. Oh, I remember that guy's voice. Hold on. Let me cue it up. Boom! Wow.
Gubba, Gene
Hell
beat at the
yeah.
same
Ow.
time. Gubba,
It's not
thud.
QWERTY,
are
that's
not
Birdie.
words. Done.
Great.
It's untested, of course.
I would rather just keep adding new features.
So we are ready now.
We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let's go.
Get ready. It's a long trip.
Our voices are make the game. Whoa! Oh yeah, the cool
I
kids.
have the source code. We've created the malware. We have the code. The blade is ready to launch the attack.
Now shave off part of your hair.
Now all we need is the location of the missile base.
Oh my God, you believed me.
Jay, wait. No, I'm going. You gotta take care of the DDoS.
Is that his DDoS?
Ramirez and the other guys will take care of that. I'm the only one from the Blade who can do this. Besides, I'm the field agent for the Blade. Did I never give
taste
you
of my
my
blade.
business card?
You literally stole my job temporarily.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. You're welcome anyway.
Stop being your usual self.
Sure, I'm always the one who messes things up. Am I right?
Enough of this. Let's go. She just does a different voice every time.
That's very good.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, in a totally different game. It's the world's biggest snowball, Captain. We've got it on board. We're taking it down to our second level intro to improv
my
class. Whoa.
No, am I Jay? Oh.
No, you're Jay. Oh my god.
All right, Lee, please be Captain Vindelberg.
I'm just writing
please.
better dialogue. He's gonna say, through these rose-colored glasses, everything just looks like a normal flag. See, I can. It's better game, making better game.
Shit. Oh fuck, that is really funny. All right. I guess...
Joni F says that guy's on his way to Burning Man.
Yeah. Right.
I like how his eyeballs look so little.
I guess Sean Bloom, you're set sail. You're the voice actor for Jenny. Yeah.
Set sail to plunder.
Let's go. Whoa,
What?
minigame.
What the hell?
You got minigames,
Why are we
son.
introducing new mechanics at this point in the game?
Because no one told us we couldn't,
Hey,
so we did.
Y'all, I feel like
Yeah.
this could have been cut.
I thought somebody knew where the boat was going, but apparently not. Is this how sailing's usually done? Just sort of around?
I feel like maybe they could have just taken us to our destination and cut this whole minigame.
Whoa!
Set sail for fail.
And now we're in fall in London.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I go to any location, and then I hit the exit button.
Oh my god. I
Whoa.
hate that mechanic.
Hey, Sean, what instrument does a fisherman play?
What?
The castanets.
I like from the bottom of my heart.
That's
I didn't get it.
That's so good.
Clock.
Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know what a castanet is? Whoa! You have one of those in the. Oh, that's beautiful down there. You're gonna go poach some Echo the Dolphin.
Can I crash into this?
I don't know. Are you tiny, or are
No.
those things just really close to us? How big
Forced
are you?
perspective.
It's
So-
an enforced perspective.
Oh,
Whoa!
this must be the missile base.
This must
and
be
that's
the missile
pod.
base.
Water animal forever. Actually, do I? I'm going back to the boat because I have a strong suspicion that I didn't find the items I needed on the ship.
Oh, we didn't look around enough.
Water
Water
forever.
Animal Forever actually spoils the ending of Evangelion, if you think about it. I watched all that show. I sat down to Evangelion because I thought it was just a normal mech
Yeah.
anime. Turns out it's
Turns out it's not.
it's the Twin Peaksing of mech animes. It's
Yes.
There's a knife inside.
Interesting. That's
The
an
whole
interesting
show
way to
just-
put it.
the whole show just melts and turns into themes.
It does. It does
Yep.
indeed. I watched it for the first time in January. Can't
Oh,
remember
really?
if I talked about it. Yeah.
No, I don't think you did. I bet you might have liked it, or I don't know if "like" is the right word. Found it interesting.
I certainly did find it interesting, and I liked it. I don't know that I was liking it at the end.
Sure.
Even in the way that I did like season 3 of Twin Peaks. Like I don't know that I enjoyed that either, but I did like it.
Yeah.
And even Evangelion was interesting, certainly. I don't know that I liked it at the end.
Did you watch End of Evangelion as well?
I watched the movie. I watched
Okay.
the movie that's on Netflix.
Yep.
Which was also super, super interesting, and I
Oh
think
my
I
God,
had
Edward
heard.
Carnaby.
Who's Edward Carnaby?
It's a horror story.
Edward Carnaby from Alone in the Dark. He's the
Oh.
main character from the Alone in the Dark games.
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah. Anyway, I played it because I was playing Umurangi Generation. So I sort of realized that I had never watched any mech anime, and that game kind of assumes that you know what the fuck is going on
Right.
in Evangelion, I think in particular, but it was.
Yeah. Yeah, Evangelion's kind of cool because it just asks the question, what if these mechs were moist?
Right. What if
That's
these
the whole
mechs were
question.
moist?
What if these
Yep.
robots were moistened? Yeah, it's a good show. Yes?
So what's the plan?
Easy, girl. We sail to the missile base's location, and you will reach it at the submarine, and you will launch the missile. Do you have the floppy codes? And do it. Your
Yes,
captain's
I
waiting
do.
for action.
All right. Yep. Yep. Goes
It's
underwater.
machines. It goes underwater. Treasure has arms. Cargo.
Okay, got it. Is that a photo of your wife?
Reaction was the
What's
problem.
with that pendulum?
What's the problem?
Shit, boy. He disappeared. He's been a miss of a ship.
What?
The ship boy's gone, I said. He's gone.
All right. Oh my God. All right. Set sail for fail. This thing is that like, oh, I see. This is underneath. This is
Yeah, it's
you can
underneath
see
the water.
down-
The water's translucent, and underneath it you can see the
Hey,
missile
there's a
base.
giant whale.
Blow it up. That's what they do in fucking Portland or whatever. That's what they do in Maine.
All right. I'm going in.
What are those sort of bulbous coconut things on the side?
You know.
It's the world's largest soda can.
Yeah, was that the world's largest soda can?
I don't know. All these creatures are huge.
I kind of
We're
thought I
huge
saw a door from There Is No Game that was just sort of floating through
Whoa.
Look.
Does that
What
whale
the
have a
f-
piercing?
space. Why does a
Ah.
whale have a hook? That's not how whaling works.
Holy shit, look at those whale ribs.
Those are some fucking whale ribs.
He got murdered by a hook.
This is the largest drink lid. This drink lid is enormous.
It is
Like,
a that's what it is, isn't it? There's the cup on the left hand side.
Welcome
It's
to
just
the
plastic?
ocean where size doesn't matter.
This
and everything
whale
is...
was killed by
all
plastic
over.
straws.
Right?
I mean,
Right?
I mean, oh my God.
I'm a big fish. Don't mind me. I'm a smaller fish that's still bigger than you.
I also just read.
available.
That's good. I also just read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea for the first time.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't the book get soggy? Hey! It's just like, put that in a Marx Brothers movie. Yeah, sounds like that book got a little soggy.
We gotta
Sorry.
look for interesting silhouettes. Where we get fish.
Yeah. Where the birds are? That makes sense.
I can't tell if they're underwater fish or over ocean birds.
I think they're birds, and
If
you lower
this-
the fishing net.
If this was
Yes,
Sea of
it
Thieves,
doesn't
this would
matter.
mean that there were barrels. Oh my god, you just got like $20,000
A lot
worth
of fish.
Fish.
Fish in the pocket,
It's a
baby.
lot of fish.
Hey, have either of you read House of Leaves?
No, but it's
Yeah,
on my
oh
shelf.
God, yes. Hell yeah.
I just got it. I just read the introduction.
Oh, Sean, I'm excited for you.
Yeah, me
I
and we're
like that
both
book a lot.
reading that shit. It is literary, man.
It is pretty fucking.
I don't know
wild.
if I have that or not.
I have a copy that I wore out, and so then I got a newer copy
Ooh.
to put on my bookshelf, so that I would have a copy on my bookshelf, and then I have the one that I just ruined by reading.
Whoa.
Wait.
This is really bothering me. I gotta see if it's on my shelf.
Dude. Okay, wait. We went to the guy and we went underneath and we got like hooks and shit, right?
Right? Yeah.
Where do they go?
I think we have to go now. We got to go down to the missile base, and there's going to be a
But-
whole series of puzzles that we have to do.
But there wasn't anything. We didn't get the items. Like, I remember grabbing the items, but like we don't have any of the items. Like,
Oh.
oh, that guy says they're in the sub's cargo hold? You're fucking kidding me. You're kidding me.
Why? What? Why? I hate everything.
Okay, wait.
I don't think I have House of Leaves. I have this J.J. Abrams book, Ship of Theseus.
I know
Is
that
it-
one.
Is the book locked and it's up to the reader to not open it up and imagine what J.J. Abrams would have written inside? Oh, there's a crab.
Jesus. Pick up the crab.
It ran away.
Do you have to catch it with a fishing hook? I don't know. I got nothing. I haven't actually read Ship of Theseus, but that one is neat. I want to read that. I also have no, that's a different thing. I have 2 copies of Subcutaneous. On the now I'm off of like good literature and onto pretentious books to have on my bookshelf.
Nice. You know, I just like to cut off the ends of the books and just put those up, so it looks like I have cool books on my shelf.
That's smart. And then it's lighter. The whole bookshelf is lighter than.
Yeah, I just take all the pages off the book and then keep the spine.
Yeah.
How do we get the crab? Alright, we probably need to do some sort of improvement upgrade to the submarine, because I don't even have any items.
Put like gum on the arm so that it's sticky.
Yeah.
And then it's a sticky arm.
Some gum arms.
Some gum arms.
Hello, this is my friend Sam. Sam Gum Arms.
Oh, the shipping and handling. Well, that's how they get you. Come on. I tried to get a.
What?
I tried to get a used copy of House of Leaves for cheap, but then the shipping and handling shoots the price right up again.
See if they have it at like a local bookstore.
That's true. I mean, I'm sure they also have it at the library, but all I do with library books is check them out and then not read them.
Yeah, I have.
God! Here's
I
tying knots
don't
for
know-
beginners, and I do this, and it says
Wait,
I don't know
are
anything
you
about tying knots.
kidding me? Oh, tying knots for beginners is about a different kind of knots.
Ooh. Yeah, but you know, it's all gonna be sheep's bends.
Sheep's bends? Is that?
It's all gonna be like, what am I trying to say here? A taut line hitch is a taut line hitch. You know, it doesn't. Knots are agnostic. It's the first thing they teach you at knot school.
The thing that like gets me about knots, I think that maybe this is just in my head, but like, okay, you know how lock picking is based on the premise that in physical material reality there is no such thing as a perfectly manufactured lock, and
Right.
so you can exploit the sort of tiny imperfections in the physicality and the materiality of a lock in order to pick it. And I feel like there's kind of a resonance with, in a perfectly theoretical physical universe where we didn't have to account for friction, as like knots couldn't exist, right? Knots would just like.
I don't think that's true.
Is that not true?
Oh,
Can you please? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Please, could you help me with a knot, please?
pay attention now, ha!
Now
I did
I'm
not
a
see that one
master.
coming.
Oh,
what the fuck?
hey.
I don't understand. Like, there's a book. You have a book. You have a book about how to tie knots. Wait. What did it say with the fish? You.
Good idea, but I need to finish the tool first.
So you need a pole. You need a fishing pole?
Fuck this place. I'm going to the underground base. Set sail for
That
fail.
sounded like a verse in a real cool rap song.
Shut the cargo bay. Alright. We're going down to the military base, dude. All we ever do is side errands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you need to get to the military
feel like
base.
We do a lot of that.
You must launch the decommissioned nuclear missile. And I'm like, can you tie this knot, Captain? I needed to get the crab. Oh, she has the exact same hand.
No, you're hand twins.
Just arrived at the base. Let's hope that everything still works around here. The last time it was operational must have been more than a century ago. Oh, the needles are pointing different value. High pressure steam. Who's ready to go to the aquarium? Is this really an aquarium?
I mean, it's the ocean, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right? I mean... Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like this doesn't count.
I think that's true.
No, that's like the mathematician who, like, draws a circle around his feet and says, I define myself to be on the outside of the circle.
Right.
You know,
Whoa.
like...
Yes.
Control station. I don't have time to fiddle with this right now. Well, you gotta not...
Whoa!
Okay.
That was kind of scary and awesome.
That was a little sick.
How you doing, Sean? You doing all right?
Freaked me out. Holy shit, that was big.
That did seem large.
I bet
And
you
in
there's-
charge.
There's one of those down there in the deep sea ocean. I've seen movies.
One of those down in the deep sea ocean.
Pot.
It's 100-year-old
cool.
pot,
It's 100-year-old pot.
and you're just gonna take it and put it into your messenger
Yep.
bag.
I have towels. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stove into my bag. Oh, it's on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Coffee.
You can put the pot on the stove.
I stopped drinking coffee a while ago. Okay.
A while.
You could burn down the underwater base.
Watertight door. I mean, if it's watertight, you don't want to open it. Oh, shrimp cans.
Shrimp cans?
Shrimp can. It's the only unopened
Shrimp
one.
cans.
They travel in packs. It's an entire school.
This is the only one without any rust. Huh, this is the only one without a lid. So this is the... shrimp... Okay.
Ripkin.
Missile Command Center. It will never work without the launch codes on the floppy disk.
Good thing
Floppy
I have
disk.
the floppy disk.
Does this look like a floppy disk drive to you?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, what's this printout?
That's a desk printer.
It's to safety procedures. No time.
There's no time for
There's
safety?
no time. There's never time for safety.
It's always time for safety.
All right, missile command to go. I like the idea that everything here is extraneous. We just With floppy and it was fine.
Yeah, we don't need the crab.
That
We
monster
don't need
is
the
blocking
hook.
the missile pod. I have to get rid of it.
Doot-a-doot-doot.
That's the puzzle?
The
This is the game.
the giant squid that like
Is the crab pot?
boil
this
that
part.
pot.
Yeah, come on. Come to the line.
Nathan would never have thought of this ever.
Even Nathan. Even
Nathan.
Ah, yes, a female character that thinks in terms of her boyfriend. This isn't something that my boyfriend would do. Oh, what?
Whoa.
It's computer in the cab. I'll turn it on. Oh, I can't. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. Oh man, I like Peregrine says, I think if you fire a missile that squid will move out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like what you're saying makes sense. I feel like what you're saying is sensible.
Can you put
Well,
can you put the pot on the stove?
Great
I just
question.
spent extra money so that a small local bookstore can send this book to me in the mail across town. Like a total noob.
Like a total noob.
Let's see.
There's something about mail that goes from just
In the right
within the
place.
same city that I think is really interesting.
It feels like there should be a different term for it.
Yeah, it also really feels like you're like getting something done in 1910. You know, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta get all my business out the door before the day's
Oh.
mail collector leaves with his bags.
Why did I just heat this pot up?
You probably need to fill it with water and then boil it and pour it pour it
Hey, buddy. Look at
Oh
him, he's
my.
so cute.
Hello. Sitting on the
He's
missile pod.
obviously normal sized, and you are very tiny.
Hello.
Octopus.
Can we talk about this?
What do you mean?
Whoa, you went right under his arm.
I mean, can Jay talk to the octopus about this? Like, can we resolve this
No, I don't.
with
I
our
don't think
words?
so. Can we ask the octopus warmly to get the hell out of the way?
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
desperate.
The octopus is probably like, sorry, I'm busy tending my eggs for the next 700 years without eating anything, and then I'll die.
I think octopuses like crabs, so we need to catch the crab and deliver it.
But I bet that a crab would also not be too shy about eating an octopus either. It's a circle of life.
Ah, yeah, giant octopus. What? Yes! What? There's a monster in the water. Where? Along the missile pod. Sitting on top of it. Kraken? Yes. It's no problem. Get it off there. What? Make it go away. Get some bait and distract him. Bait? Yes, lure him with something to eat. Tie the food to the submarine. Pull away when he sees food. Have a better plan. Also offer yourself as food. I'll go get some bait. Wait. Wait.
Tie your hook with the cord onto the. But you wouldn't let me. What? You have to finish the fishing tool. I don't even know what that means.
That's our show.
Whoa.
Wait, no. I can't. No, I accidentally closed it. No,
What?
I broke the layout. No, oh God, no. Hold on, stay here, everyone.
What the hell? What a hoot! Yes.
There we go.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
Ripped out of the VirtuaVerse all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
That 9
Oh.
o'clock, it sneaks up on you.
My God, that was. Whoo!
Yeah. We. It felt like we weren't doing anything, but certainly by the beginning and end of the
Dude,
show, we were in very different places.
We had a crisp pace in this show. But
Yes.
like I
Yes.
actually am starting to think that maybe we are citizens and this game is Xenon. And the VirtuaVerse,
Oh, shit.
that's why we can never get out. I think that every week the developers add 2 more hours of content for us.
Whoa! That's probably
Fucking
true.
Xenon.
You know, I actually found this week to be one of the most interesting, like, media analysis experiences. Like, when we had the robot and, like, the simple wording of... Oh, what the fuck am I trying to say? So the first thing that I thought about was the getting the arm off the ground. And the second thing is getting the arm on the wood with the duct tape in the hand of the android that just would rather be dead.
Yep.
Like,
First,
I think that there is a problem with, or like one of the big problems with early adventure games is actually its reliance on the subtlety of the English language. Like, Dungeons and Dragons is all about the English language being used in our imaginations, and the game functionally needs a hyper-advanced computer to manage it called a DM, who can actually handle all the complexity. But when we looked at the ground, and it was like, oh, you want me to get it with my bare hands? Like, I'm just taking a moment to think about how challenging that would be to say, oh, it's attached way too tightly.
Right.
And without the player just going,
right.
oh, okay, so I'm just going to use my screwdriver. Okay, right? Because if you're too clear with your English words, you know.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't feel like there's a
what's
puzzle.
wild to me is thinking about if that was a scenario in D&D, like you would never say it's attached too tightly.
Yeah.
You might have to do something to detach this thing. Did you write down the screwdriver in your inventory? Did you write down is that on your character sheet? Because you just be like, oh yeah, you use the screwdriver that you have to undo the screws that are obviously right there. Like it's you need to unscrew it, so use your screwdriver. So you just do that.
Yeah.
It's like there's a layer of puzzle solving that the game imposes on top of the character. It's not like you are it's not like you're in the world and you're sort of looking at this configuration of things and trying to figure out how do I operate. There's a deliberate obfuscation of like you have to press the buttons in the right order. You have to put the stick next to the antenna and then put the duct tape on it and then hand it to the robot. Otherwise, none of this makes sense.
Yeah, there's a thing in video games. Oh, what was that, Sean?
Well, I was going to say, like, the second thing that I found really weird is that moment, like, that you were just talking about, Sean, like, the stick with the duct tape in the hand. I felt like it was deliberately deceptive because when you put gave him his arm and then he held the antenna, it implies progress.
Right.
Like, at no point in Zelda, when you use a key on a door, can you take the key out of the door and go use it on a different door.
Right.
Like, there's this notion of, like, one directionality of your decision making in so many games that I didn't even quite realize it was there until, because, like, I play a lot of multiplayer games. When you make a gameplay error, the game says, all right, it resolves. And you lose, right? And the idea is, I needed to go back in time and to have not done that. There's no Control Z that is implemented in any mechanic I think I've ever seen in any game. And this is the first game where it's like, okay, you half assembled it. You're supposed to think to yourself, I should take that step. So I thought that
Right.
those two things were really interesting in that.
Yeah.
No, I agree, and I do like I've talked about this before. Uh I wrote about this at one point. I don't remember. The like adventure games. There is a literacy of adventure games, and part of that literacy is this idea that you don't always have to understand why you are doing the thing that you're doing. Anything that you can do, anything that the game will let you do, is progress towards solving a puzzle, right? In the same way that if you take anything that's not nailed down, because if you can take it, that is the game saying to you, you're going to need this thing, right? And it really sort of struck home for me when I tried to play an adventure game with somebody who had never played an adventure game before. And I didn't want, because I didn't want to like guide them through it. I was just sort of like there to introduce them to it and then let them play. And it was it was uncomfortable for me to watch them sort of try to interact with this thing without understanding these sort of fundamental parts of the language of adventure game. Because they would look at a thing and be like, "Oh, it's gonna let me put a, I don't know, it's gonna let me take a book off of the shelf. Why would I want to do that? I'm not gonna do that because there's no reason." And it's interesting because this game in particular, this game specifically, we have done a lot of, I don't know what we're supposed to do, but it'll let me do this thing. So I'm going to do that because that's got to be progress, right? Like, it is weird. I think it's weird for this game in particular, being such an adventure game, to do that thing that you're talking about, Sean. I don't know that it doesn't exist in any games, but it is very, very much against genre.
Yeah.
Yeah, what this game needs is an encumbrance system, so you can only carry like a certain number of items.
And Lee,
And not tell you about it, just sort of not let you pick up items once you've hit the encumbrance limit.
He just says it's a bad idea.
He just like, coming at it from another angle. It's just like, you drop it. Oh yeah, and you picked it up. You have it now. Wait, Lee, was there something that you were going to say earlier?
Oh yeah, there's a trope that this game does, which is one of my fave tropes, which is things that your video game protagonist cannot do that you could easily do in real life. Like, like deciding to use a screwdriver, like seeing that there are screws you could to unscrew.
Or like,
right.
There's something blocking this way. We would just unblock it.
Yeah.
We would know exactly what it is and unblock it.
I think it also applies to more like physical stuff, like I don't know, like when you're like the Doom guy and you can't sit in a chair, but you can like, and you can't walk, but you can like run 1,000,000 miles an hour and like leap over whatever.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
I feel like there is. I need a good word for this, and maybe y'all can help me. But I'm going to use StarCraft as the example, and multiplayer game as the example, and then I'm going to attempt to translate this idea to this here game, here, which is that so I feel like there's this thing which is the mechanics of the game. Like, and again, to take StarCraft, to just pick a game at random here. Let's just choose StarCraft. You have mechanics like, you can select this building and click this button to build a worker. And you can get an upgrade like this. It will apply to all your completed units and all your new units that come out, right? You just learn what the things are. Then if we step really high up here, this is the strategy of like, you want to early expand after one barracks and then go for a factory. And then you get your second factory and you apply pressure, so here's a strategy. But then I feel like there's this in-between thing that I want to call the model of the game. That is not the mechanics themselves. It's like the kind of thoughts that are not strategy. It's understanding that this is what the game is. This is how you're supposed to be kind of in the zone and thinking about this experience. Because like in StarCraft, you might have something like never stop building workers. that's a sort of core idea. If you don't know that idea, you're not actually ever going to get to tap into the strategy. Or in Dota, the game begins go to the lane and last hit creeps as the start of the game. You're not trying to go to the jungle and fight. You're not moving as five. You're supposed to split up. You have to understand this sort of fundamental basis first before you can even get to tap into the strategy layer or anything like this. And, I'm thinking about this with respect to what you're saying, which is like, okay, there are many games in which you get items. And if you are playing Skyrim and you see books, you might go, I don't care about the lore, I won't get those. In this game, every book you can pick up you should use because it means that someone else is going to want the book. Right. It's a different meaning behind the book. Or if it's Diablo, you see a book and you go, oh, it must be a tome to give me experience. You should pick it up, and the assumption is that'll relate back to your power growth. And I feel like there is this, like, this is the thing that is maybe most important to tutorialize in any game with any depth. I mean, not just like high-level strategy multiplayer games, but also just like, hey, here's a small area in this game, and I want you to understand that the whole purpose of this game is to get items and use the items in the right combination in anything. Any item could be useful in any way. Just try it out, right? You're not introducing the mechanics. You're not introducing something super sophisticated. You're introducing the sort of way to think about it. And I know that books and genres have a little bit of this too, where if I just say, hey, read this book, it's a horror book. The presumption is probably most of these are not going to be happy endings. So if I am watching a character, I am not rooting for them to solve their problems. Because if you said this is a thriller and we have a main character who's in a pickle, there's a model of thrillers, which is, oh, okay, so this person will overcome these obstacles, and that's the exciting, joyful part. And that a lot of times early on in your book, you need to beat someone over the head with how they should think about their character.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good point. This is like good stuff.
This is really good stuff. I feel like this is really relevant. So I'm teaching a new class. I'm teaching a class this semester. I'm teaching it off somebody else's syllabus, and there's a book that I'm reading because it's on the syllabus. It's Situational Game Design by Brian Upton, and it's really good. It's really, really interesting. I think it's related to what you're talking about. It's not exactly the same thing, but I'm just starting this book, and kind of the premise of it is that we often think about games as transactional, and there's a player and there's a game, and play is the thing that sort of happens in between them, right? Player engages with the game, acts, reacts, play happens in between. Situational game design is sort of like take a like lens out a little bit and realize that the play isn't something that happens external to the person who's playing. Play is something that happens internally. Play is subjective. Play happens, you are playing, it's in your head. The play is all in your head. And the game, as we define the game, encompasses not just the formal elements of the rules of this object that you're playing with, but also the sort of whole part of you is inside of the game. And the part of you that's inside of the game is your own understanding of the game, right? And so some of the things that you do in play are going to change the game state. But some of the things that you do in play don't necessarily change the game state. They change your state. They change your understanding of how the game works. And that's also a type of play. And it's an important part of play. And looking at games as situational rather than transactional, as looking at games as involving the player and the way that they are coming to the game, understanding the game in the moment and acting within the game. He talks about it a lot in terms of like, if you're not playing StarCraft, then a lot of the time you might be playing a game where not everything that you do is strictly strategic, right?
Yeah.
You when I play Skyrim, like there are things that I do that are not necessarily like this is optimal path.
Like hoarding all the tomatoes in a basket.
hoarding all of the tomatoes in a basket, or like not killing somebody that I have an opportunity to kill because I don't want to just go around killing everybody, right? Like there's a strategic argument that I should. It's just a game, right? Like what does it matter? But part of the play of the game is this performance that I am doing for myself, and that is not part of what is formally in the game. That's part of my own sort of engagement with the game, my understanding of the game. That's a thing that I do not because of how it's going to change the game state, but because of how it's going to change the way that I am relating to the game as I play it. And I think that like some of that, just thinking about games as needing to model the player's understanding of what's going on just as much as they need to model a state of a world that is sort of external to the player that the player is acting on.
Yeah.
I think is really important.
God, super interesting. Situational design by Brian Upton, it was?
Yeah. Yeah, Brian Upton, situational game design.
Man, when I finish House of Leaves in 2023, I want to read that one.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
That's awesome. That's tight. I put that on my list. I won't get to it tonight.
Solid, tight. Well, this is good. We need to end right on this note. And next week, we will keep playing this fucking game.
Yeah!
We'll see you then.
Because we're not changing it. It's going to change us.
That's right.
This game really has done what the face hugger did in the movie Alien, and I am birthing a positive opinion against this thing right through my rib cage.
I'm there for that.
Yeah, I'm out. All right. Okay, everyone. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.